Hey, what's going on, guys? If you guys don't want to be seeing this clip of the video, skip to this timestamp right here. I'll try to list it right up here somewhere. So if you don't want to see this, just jump right ahead. Hey, what's going on, guys? I hope you guys have been doing pretty good so far. I know I have not been on YouTube for a couple of months now, and I do apologize for a little bit. I've been pretty busy, relationships, work, home life, so it's been a little hard to balance everything out, but finally decided I was being a little bit lazy and not just, bad time management skills. So I'm back on YouTube, and as you guys saw from the cover of the video, well, we have the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon series. Now, I know these released a little bit a while ago, so I am a little bit behind, but nonetheless, still, I hope you guys do enjoy the forwarded video. I will continue to upload more here and there, not as usual as I used to, but I definitely will try. I hope you guys have been enjoying everything so far. At the moment that I'm recording this, Moon Knight did release, and I still have not watched it yet because I'm waiting for my family to get home so we can all watch it together. But nonetheless, I'm ready. Hope you guys have been enjoying the Marvel content lately. I know we got Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness coming real soon, and then we have Thor coming out as well. So I'm really hyped about all this. We do have Morbius coming out, but with everything that's been going on, it's a little bit of iffy whether I'm going to go watch it or not right now. So I guess we'll have to see on that. Nonetheless, though, if you guys did watch this clip, thank you very much, and well, I'm glad to be back. Nonetheless, let's roll it with the rest of the video. The Amazing Spider-Man TV series was something I watched as a little kid. I was approximately about 8 years old whenever it first aired, or whenever I actually caught my attention. Now, I know it released in about 1994 and it aired all the way through 1997. I was not alive at that moment, so it just somehow just popped up in TV. I enjoyed it very thoroughly, and I never actually completed it until one day I stumbled across it on Disney Plus. So just to let you guys know, it is on Disney Plus if you guys do want to watch it. It is a little bit long, but I do think it's well worth watching this whole cartoon series. Timestamps will be down in the description below if you guys do want to skip to particular characters, but we're going to start off numerical wise. Starting first up, we have the Amazing Spider-Man. Now, this is what the whole show is actually based off on. There is no other main characters other than, if you want to include, Mary Jane, Aunt May, and Harry Potter. Harry Osborn. The box is not going to change at all. We have the same static Marvel cover as we always do. The only thing that they did have changed over the last couple of months is including this right here, so you can scan it and put it down in your Funko Shop app, which they have been promoting a lot lately. Here's a look at the back cover, which we will only be covering once because it has the same covers for all the characters. And here's a basic window view. Let's go ahead and open this up. So here's an out of the box view of Spider-Man, and I do think that this suit is very standard. It's something like we saw in the end of No Way Home, but here's a couple clips of a comparison to the actual cartoon. Of course, it's cartoon and not live action, so it's bound to be a little bit different. No, I do think overall this suit looks amazing. It looks very well, and it brings out a lot of the actual stuff that we saw in the comics. Again, this entire show is based off the comics, so that includes the suit as well. Here's a much better view of it up close. Just enjoy those nice details. Now here's a side-by-side view to the other MCU Spideys. I don't have any other Spider-Mans, unfortunately, so this one is almost like day and night. And as you can see, most of the things are going to be similar. The way the web design on the face is similar. The eye line is almost similar as well, looking at it now. Now, I do know it changes here and there, especially with the upgraded suit in the MCU and some of the other suits as well, but for the most part, everything remains about the same. Moving on, we have Doc Ock. I did say that right, Doc Ock, or Dr. Octopus. This is one of the guys we got to see early on in the TV series. He did have a very big influence throughout it, and we did see him here and there. He did have a ton of appearances, more than any of the other characters, and he kind of was a main character. He played, like I said already, a big role in everything. But as far as his actual design, here's a concept art of the comics, and here's what he looks like now, and this is what we have right now. And I think they really did a good job. I don't really know why they put on goggles. I do know that we have a deluxe edition coming out, which involves a lot of them, and I think it has to do with his exact series as well. So I'm really excited about that. I really wish they didn't include goggles, but I think that's the iconic part of Doc Ock. Doc Ock. Man, do I gotta say that this pop looks really, really good. They did a really good job with the tentacles and actually having him in a good pose. Now, I do want to say, taking a first look at him, the cut is a little bit weird. It kind of looks like cheese, and it's not really placed on there exactly like hair. But he's always had a strange bowl cut, and well, that's just the appearance Dr. Octavius chose. I always thought it was very silly. Here's a look at it from the back, and wow, they look really good. Dr. Octavius has changed over the years, but the same concept has remained the same. A belt that got welded onto him, or it got strapped to him and later changed with his brain chemistry. So here's what we have right now. The colors are about the same later on in the MCU, but for the most part they have changed quite a bit. Just look at that. Very awesome, very nice. Really wish they would have made a little bit more details, such as adding stuff to the claws, but apart from that, wow, the suit and the claws and giving him a cool action pose is just phenomenal. Just look at those claws. Oh, what does he have there? A hair. A really silly haircut that they decided to give him from the very get-go. I don't really know why they chose this and having a bowl cut. He is a very smart guy after all, so I'm sure he would make a lot of money to end up with a bowl cut. But hey, who am I to judge? Here's your first villain coming up in this Funko Pop wave. Doc Ock. Coming next up, we have Felicia Hardy, whose alter ego is going to be the Black Cat. I was really surprised about her origin story in the cartoon series, although I did know who the Black Cat was and I did know who Felicia Hardy was. I never really connected the dots until I went over this entire series and was like, wow, Felicia Hardy is in fact the Black Cat. And well, I'm not really sure how the variation of how she got her superpowers changes from storyline to storyline, but what I did see in the actual TV series was kind of neat. So I'm really disappointed that Peter Parker never found out that Felicia Hardy was the Black Cat, nor vice versa. So here we have Black Cat, and wow, just look at this. They really took their time trying to make this pop. It looks very nice. And I do gotta say that the cartoon artists for the creators of the Amazing Spider-Man certainly went a very amount of time in the details of how she looks, because man, for a cartoon character, she is very attractive. So here we have it. Nothing too special. We all know who Black Cat is, because, well, just because of who Black Cat is. The only cool thing about her is that she has a necklace, which I don't exactly remember or recall where it comes from. But apart from that, it's just a standard, ordinary pop. Cool hair, nice clothing, nice outfit. Nothing too special. They really butchered this pop up by making some sort of hole right here. As you can see when I zoom in, it looks a little bit odd. But man, it is a little bit unsettling. Here's a much closer look at Black Cat. Get the zoom right here. Man, I think they really wanted to go into detail with this Funko Pop, because, well. But here you guys go. Here's a nice view of Black Cat. Not being staying in my collection because I'm running out of room. Here's a back view of the pop. And I think I might have to label this video as mature, because alrighty, that's enough of Black Cat. Hope you guys do like this pop, and for you guys that are Black Cat fanatics, you know, this is the first Black Cat pop that we have ever gotten so far, and we probably might get more in the future, but right now this is what we got. We don't have any more, so there you guys have it. Very nice, very well detailed. The only thing that they really butchered was that hole, but apart from that, they did an incredible job with this pop. Okay, enough. Alright, coming next up, we have Madame Web. Now this is a deluxe Funko Pop, really big, so I really wish it was a little bit smaller. It had just been Madame Web with her chair instead of having the whole thing, because it does take up quite a bit of room if you do want to collect the whole collection, especially whenever they release the rest of the deluxe series. But man, oh man, this pop is humongous. Although, you know, you had to get Madame Web because she kind of does tie in the whole series together. After all, she does recruit Spider-Man, and she did say that he was meant for a bigger purpose. So you can't have the Spider-Man series without Madame Web. But that's enough of that. We can get a pretty good glimpse outside of the window, but let's actually go ahead and take her out and see what other fine details we have all around the box. Now, first thoughts of this Funko Pop is that it feels very flimsy compared to other Funko Pops. For some reason, it's very echoey, feels very cheap, almost like a McDonald's play toy. But here's the overall view while I'm explaining just how cheap this toy is. I don't really know why it feels this way. I've never had any other deluxe Funko Pop like this before, so that might be why. Maybe they're all like this. But it really looks like they really, you know, could have like short with this one because, you know, it feels very cheap. Although I'm pretty sure you won't be playing with this. I like to have quality collectibles because they stand time, and if I truly do want to keep them in my shelf forever, well, I'm gonna need them to stay alive forever. So here's a good glimpse of it. Here's a glimpse of the TV series Madame Web, so you can get a visual on what she looks like. Everything, I don't really know why she's a worm or doesn't have legs. So if someone can explain to me what that is. I had no idea who Madame Web was before this TV series, and I did learn a lot about her after because I wanted to learn and see what kind of person she was. But she does play a very critical part and very important part in the actual cartoon, so props to her. There's more characters that she does play along with, like the Beyonder and some other characters. Dr. Doom is in this as well, so I wonder if we will ever get those characters. If not, oh well. But here you guys have it. Not the most important character, and certainly not the most favorite or liked of every other one, but without her we wouldn't have had this whole TV series. So there you guys have it. So if someone can please explain to me why she's a worm, I'd greatly appreciate that. It's like a snake worm hybrid sort of thing. It's a little bit weird. There's legs here too, which I had no idea. I guess that's a body right here, just legs. That's weird too. But there you have it, Miss Worm. Thank you very much, Miss Worm. Hope you enjoyed your review. Alright, last but not least, we have the Hobgoblin t-shirt pack. Now this is the most exciting thing. This certainly sold out instantly whenever it first released. But now there's so much on my shelf that they're selling for almost retail price on eBay. So now's your chance to go collect it. I don't know why. It's glow in the dark. It's the Hobgoblin. Who doesn't want it? Who doesn't want a cool t-shirt? But I guess nobody does because it's still retail price on eBay. So while you're at it, before Ned becomes a Hobgoblin, go and buy it. Don't say I didn't warn you. But let's have a cool and nice opening of this because it is still sealed. Time for the cinematics to start. Bum, bum, bum. Oh wow, no window. Look at this. Sad. Alright, so I know you guys are more excited for this pop than you guys are for the actual t-shirt, but I will still show you guys the t-shirt before I conclude this whole video. But here you guys have it. You have the Hobgoblin. Now there's two variants for this. There is the glow in the dark one, and then there is the common one. Other than the color, of course, this is the Hobgoblin, not the green goblin, not the orange goblin, the Hobgoblin. Now there is rumor and speculation that the Hobgoblin will in fact be Ned in the MCU, although that's still up in the air. No one really knows. I guess only time will tell, and hopefully we don't get to see Ned as the Hobgoblin because, well, we all know we can't see Ned become the villain. But let's go ahead, open this up, and get a glimpse of that glow. Wow, do I gotta say that this pop is actually pretty heavy. Surprised they could have made it the looks of this, to be honest, because the glider I do think is a little bit small, and they decided to include a little bit of farts under him, which they could have made a lot bigger. So honestly, a 6-inch of the Hobgoblin would have not been so bad. Obviously kept the Hobgoblin the same size, but made the glider and the fart a little bit bigger because, well, as you guys can see, it is certainly a little bit small. But diving head first, just look at those details, man. Incredible. And I guess he has a pretty ugly face. I don't recall it being this ugly, but I guess whenever you bring him out in real life, he certainly brings out the ugliness in you. But everything in him is supposed to glow. Here's a much closer of look of him. And his iconic glider. Now I know he runs through 2 gliders in the cartoon series. I don't know which one this is supposed to be, but I guess it's the first one because the second one is obviously much bigger. Here's a look at the back with his poo shaped hat or hoodie. Here's a look at the cape, and there's a look at the back. I think they did a pretty good job with this pop. Of course, the face is a little bit ugly, but other than that, the details run very well, and I am going to keep this pop versus the Spider-Man one because although there was certainly more enemies and much more stuff involved in this cartoon series, this pop really does stand out, and of course, man, it glows in the dark. You can never go wrong with keeping something like that in your collection. But that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and turn off the lights. Alright, look at this. Now this was just on the glow based off the studio lights that I have, or the photography lights, and wow, this looks amazing. Now let's go ahead and charge him up just a little bit just so we can get a better visual. But here he is under the UV light. You can tell based off the light that his face is supposed to glow. The undersuit is glowing as well. The fart glows as well. Don't really know much about the glider, but it does look like it is. And based off the earlier glow, everything really does glow on him. So wow, this is phenomenal. Now here's a couple pictures of him, of course, in night mode, and to get a better enhanced view of what he's supposed to look like. Because man, it is pretty dark in my room right now. There's a little bit of light, and the iPhone definitely helps a lot with it. But since this Funko Pop is almost 90% glow in the dark, it's not going to take very long for it to glow. And I'm pretty sure before every time you go to bed, if it's exposed to any sort of light, it will certainly glow. So wow, this looks incredible. Now the glow is going to fade just slightly ever so because of the zoom in the camera. So I will put more pictures up here so you can get a better glimpse of it. But what you can see glowing right now is what's glowing in real life. So you can tell that the fart / cloud is certainly glowing. The back of him is glowing as well. So man, and look at those teeth as well. Alright, lights back on. So there you guys have it. Here's a full review of the entire collection. I knew that this video was going to be a very bit long, so I tried to edit it as much as possible. I really did love this cartoon series when I first watched it, and I finally finished watching it about a decade later after I initially started watching it. So it was really good. I enjoyed it thoroughly. There was a lot of characters, so I can only imagine what would happen if they released every single one of them. It's just the tip of the iceberg on it, really. And although they could have gone with other characters, to be honest, other than maybe Black Cat and the Hobgoblin and Madame Web, these are pretty crucial to an extent, and well, you gotta start somewhere, I would say. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm very glad to be back and finally upload the video. Don't really know how long this video is going to take to edit, which is really what takes most of my time up. I actually recorded this video in about an hour or less, so this is the easy part. The hard part is actually getting to sit down and edit it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, smash that like button. If you guys want to keep on watching more, make sure to subscribe. I will be showing you guys the shirt in just a minute, so don't think that I just forgot about it. I will be seeing you guys later on with hopefully much more stuff and hopefully better stuff as well, and try to be early. So if I do post this video before Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness and Morbius, I hope you guys do enjoy these movies regardless of what's going on. I'm contemplating whether I should go watch it right now or not, but definitely watching Doctor Strange. Don't know about Morbius right now. So whatever happens, stay positive, stay happy. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye. Alrighty, well, here's a little bit of behind the scenes. Here's a nice view of the shirt. I don't know if this is gonna be reversed whenever it goes on to the actual footage of the video, but it says something. It says "You're mine, Spidey." So now I can read it. So overall, it looks very nice. Certainly be wearing this to Morbius probably. Don't have my Morbius shirt. You can look closer. It says the Hobgoblin, the Hobgoblin. So that's all. Don't know what size they come in other than medium, large, and extra large. Maybe they come in small as well. But yeah, very nice shirt overall. And I will certainly be wearing this to my wedding because, well, this is more important. Alright guys, well that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will be seeing you guys later on. If you guys did enjoy this, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. And hopefully see you guys soon again. Until then, goodbye.